We were supposed to make a joke about where we are, but I'm not sure where the joke is.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Q&A.
We just wanted to hop on here. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody always says we wanted to hop on here, but like we're not actually hopping on anything, so it doesn't really make sense.
Anyway, so we haven't done one of these in a long time, so we asked you on Instagram and Facebook what questions you guys have for us. Whether that be business, fitness, lifestyle, baby, anything.
I don't see any fitness in my questions, but that's because I don't think it fits you.
So make sure to like this video and subscribe so you can always follow along and see all of our new uploaded videos. So I have the Instagram questions up, Dougie has the Facebook questions up. We're gonna bounce back and forth and answer some of these questions. There's a lot.
Boom, boom, bing, bang.
Okay, so I wanted to start out with this one because Dougie, just watch his face when I say this. Does anyone notice that Doug looks like Seth MacFarlane?
Seth MacFarlane looks like me.
He always says, I'm more rich than Seth MacFarlane, is that what you say?
I'm wealthier than Seth MacFarlane, both in spirit and finances.
Probably spirit.
Probably just spirit.
Definitely not finances. All right, your turn.
Okay, are you guys going to create a new cookie flavor in honor of your baby girl?
We actually haven't talked about this, but I think it would be awesome.
We did create a new cookie flavor, sort of, the gender reveal.
Yeah.
We actually did that with Megan Fox Unlocked, who has a YouTube channel. You should check her out. But she's also local. We did that with her, and then we were also having a baby, so we were like, this is perfect.
We didn't know. We didn't know that we were pregnant.
At the time.
Yeah.
No, we did.
No, we didn't. We might have been pregnant, but we didn't know. No, we didn't know.
Okay.
But I like the idea, and then like name the cookie kind of like after her. Maybe we could do like a fun, I don't know. I like that.
The gender reveal will show a slideshow of all those pictures right here.
Good idea, Loette. I think that's how you pronounce it. I remember you from the opening, our grand
you live
opening.
in Harrisburg, right? Or like close to it?
Yeah, we talked to you there.
Yeah, and you've been a customer forever.
Yeah.
So thanks.
Okay, so one of ours is, how about a cranberry cookie for the holidays? We do have a cranberry cookie, Nutty Cranberry. It's like an oatmeal base, has cranberries, macadamia nuts. Why am I drawing the
It's white chocolate, cranberries, macadamia nuts, and oats.
Yeah.
It's actually really good.
So that's coming out right after Thanksgiving. We will be releasing our holiday cookies most likely on Black Friday.
Yes.
Tentatively, that's usually when we release them.
Do you have a secret family recipe, or is it just something you came up with on your own?
And this kind of ties in with the question, what's the inspiration behind Tailored Chip?
Yeah. So when we were dating, I was eating cookies that were bad for me.
They had Crisco in them, and
not that I mean, sugar is sugar. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But Sarah is just a natural weirdo, and so she was like, "You can't eat Crisco. You have to eat butter if you're gonna eat cookies." And so I was like, "Okay, we'll just make the same cookie with butter instead of Crisco," and we just swapped out the butter, and it was horrible. And so we worked over a year just trying to perfect the cookie recipe. Our biggest thing is we really wanted that dense, gooey, Crisco-y like thickness and density of a cookie, but with butter. And we tried a bunch of other things. A lot of people were using like cake flour, and like their cookies were kind of hard, and they didn't feel like what a cookie was in our head. And so I got obsessed with it, and I brought her along with me.
And it's something fun to do.
And then and now she makes like most of our flavors. And so it was just something fun to do together. And so we just spent a year as like date nights and stuff like that, just baking. And
we would bake cake too, and we
baked the cake for our wedding that we used, and our cookies were our wedding favors, and so
so then we got married, so we used them as wedding favors. and we made them huge. I think we made them huge because of the wedding, but also because both of us were like obsessed with desserts.
Well, I know the main reason why we made them so big was because we wanted to have something substantial for our guests at the wedding.
Yeah.
Because we were like, well, if we're gonna give our cookies as a favor, it should be like something that's like memorable at least. And so,
But we would also make like sheets of brownie and like split through the pan in one night.
Our brownies are so good.
Yeah.
I would say we're not the best entrepreneurs as much as we're just like, we just kind of fall into things and we're like trying to do the best with what we have. And we love, I think one of my favorite things anyway, is being able to hire people. I love that. We've never laid anyone off, including all of 2020. So being able to do that, being able to actually like control our own destiny as a company is really cool.
Okay, how many ice cream flavors will you open with at the Creamery? This might probably 24. This might be more of a question for you, but I would guess 24.
Yeah, I think at least 24.
Yeah.
Funny thing about that is right now we still make all of our own flavors.
For cookies.
And so we're pretty busy, so we don't get to make new flavors that much. And especially when the Creamery opens, we will be looking for someone who has some extremely good experience
and taste buds
to help us put together these flavor ideas. And it's someone who really values, quality, real extracts, understands what's natively available for food too around our area, and seasonals and stuff like that. We don't do any artificial flavors or natural flavors. Like our Stormy Pebbles, that's all fruit extracts, and our peanut butter and jelly, like that's just real strawberries in that, which is another question. The peanut butter and jelly, I think. Yeah,
so we will still do the same thing with our ice cream.
With our ice cream as well. And we'll be looking to create like syrups and like textures that swirl well into ice cream too, that provide colors from like natural like flowers and stuff like that too. So yeah.
We have another Creamery question from Leah. She's one of our team members at Manheim Pike. Hey Leah.
Welcome.
How's the Creamery going? I'm so excited. How is it going?
Well, we have land development that's on it right now, so we're thinking 7 months until we start breaking ground. Yeah, I mean, it's just slow. Like it's hard for people to find people willing to work.
I think it's really cool.
There's such a demand as well.
That Baby Chip is going to be there for the groundbreaking. That's so cool. Yeah. I remember a Facebook question somebody asked, will you ever ship the pumpkin spice with the icing on it or maybe set on the side? I forget. We won't, solely because unless we start shipping with dry ice, but the icing is made with cream cheese.
Yeah.
So it just wouldn't work.
Yeah, but it has to stay cold. I mean, I could see us shipping them with dry ice.
Maybe eventually.
I think our company has grown so quick, and yet we still operate so small because you're always in that growth. That growth takes a lot of capital, and so it's like always a delicate balance of where you're, how many people you can hire and stuff like that. So.
And then speaking of pumpkin spice, I also remember a question on Facebook, somebody asking if we'll ever make the pumpkin spice year-round.
No.
We won't ever do that. I would eat pumpkin spice year-round, so I totally understand, but it's the pumpkin spice season. It's the hype. Like, wow, pumpkin spice is releasing, gotta go get this. We do release it pretty early though, September 1st or Labor Day. So you have September, October, and November. So 3 full months to grab them. I also know people who freeze them. So you have them like year round if you can keep them that long in your freezer.
Yeah, you need to do some really good freezing techniques there.
Yeah. Jules asked, best business advice you were ever given? I would say, from John Flatley. He is a Chick-fil-A operator, and he has helped us so much with our hiring. So how we hire, who we hire, our hiring process, and that's helped me tremendously. Of course, we still make mistakes, it happens, but we definitely have a lot less hiring mistakes. So that advice, that's been the best advice I think.
For me, I think some of the best advice, which is something that I've recently been focusing on, focusing on lifetime value of the customer versus the top line sale, and just because it really helps you think about your whole process from the time that the customer first interacts with you, and what would help them bring them back, and how do you bring that up, and how do you create an experience that's worthy of someone coming back. And so focusing on lifetime value.
How can I sample these delicious cookies from Philadelphia? I think.
Oh, I guess it's your turn.
Sorry. We do ship.
We do ship.
TaylorShip.com. We ship nationwide.
It's also an hour and a half drive.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
we have a lot of people that come.
We have a lot we actually have
Philly.
A lot of people that come from the Philly area.
Yeah.
Very surprised about how many. We recently did a poll, and it was York. Well, it was Lancaster, obviously, and then York, and then Philadelphia.
Yeah.
From the people that answered the poll. So, and then Harrisburg after that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that was cool. But yeah, carpool. Bring your friends.
This one kind of ties hand in hand.
Yeah, and do you ever think about waiving the delivery charges for a day? Sometimes we will give like a loyal customer, we might give them free delivery on certain things. We are working on a membership side of things where if you're part of the membership, you get free shipping on all of your orders.
But that's just how much FedEx charges us.
But
or
yeah,
DoorDash. That's just how much they charge us.
Yeah, we don't make any money on shipping whatsoever. In fact, we used to lose money on shipping a lot, and then we just realized. Yeah.
And FedEx keeps upping our prices. They just did it to us again
They just
at the beginning of October.
So when we started shipping with FedEx, it was $8.90 or something.
20 cents.
$8.20, and we were only charging $4.99.
Yeah.
Because we were like, well, and then so we went on that way, and then it went to $9.50. $9.50, I think, and we were still charging $4.99, and we were like, okay, we have to charge, or it was $9.99 or something. We basically then were like, okay, we have to charge the shipping, and then now it's just got raised to I think $10.50 or something like that, or something. It went up a lot again. So, yeah. So. And
another delivery question. Would you ever consider delivering to someone who's had a baby at Women's and Babies in Lancaster?
We have.
Well, I don't know if we have or not, but we do deliver through DoorDash. So I'm sure that's in the range, Manheim Pike, Women's and Babies. So you can order on there and they would probably deliver there. That's through our website as well. My last one is, which we kind of already talked about this a little, but do you have any copycat recipes you would want to share, or is it a secret? It's 100% a secret.
100%.
I still do a portion of what the dough mixers do, so they just pour it in. So we're the only ones that know like the full recipe.
Yeah.
And Dougie doesn't even know it off the top of his head. Like he helped create it, obviously.
Yeah. Well,
but I'm the only one who has it memorized, and I don't even know where it's written down.
It's written down. I know where it's written down. So yes, 100% a secret.
Oh, I love this one. Do you bake at home?
We will.
When we have a kitchen.
Let's pan the camera, and we'll see. Can you do an apple cookie, like apple pie, apple strudel, or caramel apple?
We tried.
We've tried before, but we've gotten a lot better at baking, so it would definitely be possible again. Now it's just finicky for sure.
Yeah.
Because it just is. Fruit is just hard.
Yeah. It doesn't. It kind of changes the cookie. Kind of like the pumpkin spice. It's more like a cake cookie, but other fruit is even worse than that. And I don't even know, is pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable?
I don't know. But Yeah, I think it's like the citrus in it or something.
We'll definitely do apple ice cream.
Apple ice cream for
Apple
sure.
cobbler, apple crisp.
Cool. Apple strudel. I mean, I would love to do an apple strudel cookie as well.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I think we would be able to get that done.
Apple crisp, caramel apple crisp.
We could do like powdered apple in a sugar as like a base, almost like a crust, and then you could bake an apple strudel and put it on top.
Yeah, we thought about doing that before.
Yeah.
That would
Sounds so
just
good
be-
to me.
Yeah, a
Um,
lot of work.
well, it's a lot. Yeah, I
A
think.
lot more time consuming.
I think there's some things like that we will do in the future, especially once we have this new facility. We'll have like a test kitchen and stuff like that. It's gonna be great.
Thanks for watching, guys. Coming back for another Q&A.
Yeah.
These are always fun. We love answering your questions and hearing from you.
We were supposed to make a joke about where we are, but I'm not sure where the joke is. I just can't think of. I'm really trying to think of this outro.
Hit the thumbs up
Hit the thumbs up.
and hit.
What are you doing?
I was gonna do something.
You're attacking
Wait,
me.
no.
She's
wait.
attacking me. Stop.
Hit
Stop
subscribe.
attacking me. Hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. So that my wife will stop attacking me.
Yes.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
See you guys.
Bye.